Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing; to many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Lavarubion Singulthan!
Worthen Roth! Silmes Mitum!
Lavarubion Silmes Mitu! Lavarubion Sik! Silmes Mitu!
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true, and yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Envoy, over here. All right, I'll be here. Don't take too long looking round. At least some supplies survived, for all the good it does. You're all right. Thank the gods. I got worried when you wandered off. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch. At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We... The name's Garrick, sir. Quarter gunner. 3rd Adiran Fleet. We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but... Wish I could say that for sure. I saw flashes, envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless... That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead. We may not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help. Thank you. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be... You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe. Going for a swim after all that?
Yeah.
No, the force... Zara shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols? Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire! Watch yourself. There's no healer about. How many of these damn things are there? Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
Yeah.
Gods. It's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this. These used to be nice quarters. I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
Is this what they were like? Let's put it guard up. Hit it with everything you've got. Fall back and heal. You're hurt. Let's not work with them. Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine. Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Is something there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in! Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up. Roughing up, more like. Same as everybody they arrest. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints. I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other. You really have no idea what happened to this place, do you? The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep. I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Wait. Look. We don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there. Doesn't look like I have a choice, eh? You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of it. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him. Oh, gods. That's the sanest thing I've heard all day. Let's move.
If we live to regret this... Ah, up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it. Adheran soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this. Could take out a whole deer-wooden village with that kind of ordnance. What did they think they'd be fighting? To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But Adherans, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Stay. Shite! Fine. We'll do this. More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. To make quick work of the brambles. Margaret's Fury in a book.
Yeah.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
You're gonna regret this.
Unseek! Unseek! Earth and rock! Unseek!
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us? I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed...
He couldn't. Not like this. He just...
Trespassers! Hypocrites! They bring the night and you read.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your...
Feed the roots.
You're gonna regret this.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Closer, we twine. You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wait. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A voice? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, when you put it that way, maybe so. I've been round Ardra my whole life.
I don't think it spoke to anyone.
That's some gift. Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
Boat!
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There! In the distance! It's Paradise! So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, you have to stop it, no?
I'd heard rumours about folk. I thought they were just that. You know, stories.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to... Never thought I'd be glad to... sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget. I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink. You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all...
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway. Try to survive. Same thing I do every day. There are always crews looking for hands. I'll find more work somewhere. Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place. Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright? Hope we don't run into each other. Still,
Warning, Kai. One more, and I put a... Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance. Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so... Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else?
Now there's a good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things. Keeps things interesting.
Sorry, Envoy, but
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who...
just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? See, Cynric? I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the Envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does. I'll bet you're... You're glad to be... on dry land after that voyage. Come on.
Thanks for taking Kai off my hands. City's getting crowded. Pretty soon the deer...
Wouldn't want you getting hurt.
Think, dimwit. That's enough for now. You gotta listen.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood? From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck. Apologies, friend. People see me selling I assure you, all of my wares have been... Well, I believe my wares...
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in? Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out? The living lands are a dangerous place. A new...
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter... I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong. To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Please, how hard is it to... I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher? That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by something more like. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cat. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much.
Move along, Rick.
Don't think you can come over. I'm not moving.
Sometimes I wonder whether it's worth the fight.
They've only been here a few years, but the Adherents act like they run the place.
Leaves. Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? I assume that's... Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written. Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes.
You know how many so-called adventurers?
It's an intrepid
3.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. If you find him, bring his work to my shop. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what do you adherents do then?
Tie alongside you, probably. Useful, lethal. It's that sort of thing. Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Strangerroot is apparently hostile to life. As wait a moment. Oh, Darth, eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informed. They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest.
Your reputation.
I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys. Did you deserve it? Kidding. Sorry to hear, envoy. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that. No, but I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at nice. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that if you're born to the wrong social class, Adu makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Well, I spent 6 years making up for my, if you ask me, justifiable crimes. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire. First, you can guess which I chose. Oh, you're a funny one, envoy. Free. Am I free? All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for he and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort. Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working? No, I hear he's about to sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man. Hot-tempered bastard. I think the ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Clavager good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird. He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. The Clavager gets the administrative date. Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Wodica. At least I understand where the Burned Queen is. Ludwig runs the Steel Garrote, Wodica's order of paladins. The only thing they care about is their burn. There's honor among thieves, envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god. About Adir. Same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the... Kind of you to ask, envoy. The truth is, not really. Adir's fair and good, but break its trust, and well, Adir will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell... Actually, I miss the pies. Just take a look down the road, and you'll see the last palace, and the ones before them. We're trying our best to keep the wild... The Strangleroot is hungry. Every day, it gets closer. Be careful if you're headed out there. Pargrunin beer is surprisingly terrible. Always trust in a Mauen to know whether... Pay attention when the locals tell you something. And watch out for poets. Listen, envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography? I do know a few things, though. So, ask. No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the miscreants and layabouts and all the... Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. I mean, the Pargrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solus Keep and just... Once again, I'm no con... You know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got a little bit of everything here. Poison, swamp... A cartographer might be able to tell you more. I hear there's one in... I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adir think of godlike as blessed by the god. Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Still, I think there are strengths that it lives up to its name. Wilder place than Adir, which has been stomped into civility. The living land scares us. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending its most expendable folk here.
Present company. I think the Living Lands won't want to be leashed by the Empire, though. Ask them, then.
So, I admire the Steel Garot's devotion to Wodica, but I'd be lying if I said Ludwig didn't make me
Here, we'll get this cleaned up right.
Just another day in paradise, eh?
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies. Oh, look, Paradise and Ladder. When heated, the resin falls apart. Incoming sorrows!
That all you got? To your left! One for you!
Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies, too.
I was just getting warmed up.
I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside. You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp. This used to be a good fishing spot, until something started dragging people away. Hope you don't mind spiders. We make a good squad. Aye, aye. Here it comes. Tell me what you think. Next one's mine. You're not looking so good. Perk up, my boy. Ready, aim. Yeah. Stand back. Coming in hot. Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
Who's ready for more?
Pargrunen left these beacons all over. Even Pargrunen walls can't stand against this place.
Take your best shot. Nice shot.
Pargrunen built these walls and much of Paradise centuries ago. Much of the work still stands.
Oh, no, you don't.
Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
Next one's mine. Left leg. Time to rally.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
Going! Going for you! On your right! I can't! You're a good friend. Behind you! Nice shot! Watch the left!
Zarbs. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful. Mogren's Fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
This one's mine.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Sink! Unsink!
Good fight. Here it comes. You're mine now. One for you. Perk up, Envoy. I'm fading. Another down. Not looking good. Back in the fight. The dream. Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise. Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization. Zarab's ahead. Stand back. Ready, aim.
I'm not sure about that. Coming in hot. Aye, aye.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
time. Nothing like a win with a good team.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river, just needs a little upkeep. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is... But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the... You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so... Tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails? A word of advice, then. Practical application in the Living Lands usually involves a dagger, or bow, or baking mold, if that's all you have on hand. Don't ask. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands. Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from... And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the living land. Don't get me wrong, it's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no bit. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way it was. For some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone. That's what some fear. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams, and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe, and then fungal growth. So Dream Scourge. I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker. Ask away. That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change. I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rowatayan expatriates. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah? I joined up with the Rowatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago. Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago. To add, they're bringing order and civilization to our... Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did... And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us. But I didn't. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. Hey, not all of us catch on. There were only so many options for a route. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose. I ended up here, didn't I? It was more than... By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough. Yeah. Though, look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay whatever your role asks of you, because you're the one who has to... Hey... Advice is easy. The hard part's all you. Sure, What's on your mind? Then I've got answers. What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my... Fair enough. My people are... Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us... That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary. That certainly doesn't hurt. Nor does the fact that men... If you ever find yourself in Tekoa, visit the Lore College. In Deadfire, the Wana Water Shapers. Then you must have come during our... Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We do a lot of digging for irrigation. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some... So, those of us who leave are scramble routes. You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper. We value struggling and striving together. You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out that we had to, and the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process have joined one of the most advanced. And that's what I like about the living lands, where until recently anyway. What do you want to know? My favorite subject. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Nice work. That'll help against... Whatever we face out there. Anyway, I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy. Give me a... What you got? On sync! One for you! On sync!
Through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Just like the good old days. I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard. Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of it. I got a bad feeling about whatever that baby's counting on. That's a bad way to go. Ready? Eh? It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Usually venture on these. What's love?
Next one's mine. Come and get me! Nice!
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
Yeah.
That's the Clavager. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
You're mine now!
What happened to that bear?
Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. You're right. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Or did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Clavenger Aemon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
It was the bear that killed him, of course. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was... We tracked the corruption all the way here, but... So... The rumor... The situation is more dire than I imagined.
We are here. Come to us. Commune. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you... But you... Very well. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. You suspect a connection. Ardra is said to be filled with essence. So, just be careful.
Take it slow.
It is you. We wake from seasons of slumber. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand and you. Our memories are fractured. But a rot eats at the foundation of this land. It spreads and festers and, yes, the air sings with its spores. It is an infection. We feel the pain of this. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, nurse it, care for it. We were loved once, perhaps. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green be. But a favor for a favor. A favor for a favor, then this place shall heal. Retire.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know.
You all right? You look like you were...
What happened? What can you recall? An attack on your very...
Be careful where you go saying that.
Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this. Not that she has any interest in... Your interests are more... But while you and I answer to the Emperor, Ludwine and the Steel... Stay out of their way, and we'll talk more at the embassy.
Just watch your step. There...
You...